What's up, everybody? Good morning. Bryn is still sleeping, and today I am waking up outside of the park at this one spot. Now I know what you guys are thinking, waking up outside the park, what happened? Well, I'll tell you. Last night when I was getting ready to sleep inside the park ranger came up to me and was like, nah, you can't do that. So instead of testing it and go to another spot and you know, whatever, I just went right outside the park, took a pull off, and just, this is where I slept. But today is our last full day in Yosemite. It's around 6:30 and I'm gonna start making my way inside the park. Yeah. Bryn is finally awake.
Good morning.
And I decided while we're thinking about what we're gonna do with our last day, if it's gonna be difficult, if it's gonna be chill, you know, I thought, why not pull up to good old Reliable for some breakfast? I mean, they do it all. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. And so we're gonna tap in. They have the best bacon in the whole entire universe. No better way to start the day than with some food. So while we sit on what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some grub. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
How you doing?
You too.
15.
Food's finally out. Ren, what did you go with?
Eggs and sausage.
You know me, I went with the pancakes and the bacon. They're usually fire, but today I'm trying something new with my drink. So usually you guys see me drinking and sipping on that frappuccino, you know, that cold stuff. But today I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit crazy. I'm feeling a little bit, you know, wired. So I ended up tapping in with my first ever hot coffee from Starbucks. I went with that caramel macchiato. Let's see how it is, shall we? Shall we? Well, I'll tell you this. It tastes like a caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. A little bit, but it's hot and it's more bitter. So, do I like it more? No. Is it all right? Yeah. All right, time to tap in with the pancakes real quick. Oh yeah, just dump all that syrup on there. You know, we are not afraid of that syrup. Get your handy dandy silverware, rip right into it. That's fire. That's fire. Finished up with breakfast after discussing it with Miss Bryan. We decided for on the last full day in Yosemite to just make it a chill one and an enjoyable one. So we're not gonna go crazy with a 10-mile hike, and even though it would be cool to end it off on the bang, this is just as cool. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna show you the rest of what the valley has to offer. If you watched my first video in Yosemite, we checked out the Yosemite Village and that was really cool, but the valley has a lot more. So you kind of seen a little bit of the Valley Lodge area with base camp eatery and all that. So we're not gonna hit here, but there's a place called Curry Village, which is just as popular as Yosemite Village. So we're gonna check that out. And there's also a really historic hotel. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like the Ahwahnee or something like that hotel. We're also gonna check that out. And then we're gonna actually do the Lower Yosemite Falls Loop Trail. We have not done the full trail on camera. We've just been walking up to the falls. And we're gonna be showing you the route we actually take to get up to the pool, because usually I don't record it because it's so hard, because there's like a huge scramble to get up there, but me and Bryn have perfected the route. So it's really something cool and something to take notes if you're in Yosemite, so you don't have to mess around and you already know which way to go. With all that, we're gonna get back to the van and we're gonna start making our way towards the Yosemite Village parking lot, because that's where we're gonna start our walk. So yeah, let's go. Just got to the parking lot and we're about to start making our way to the Ahwahnee Hotel. But as you guys know, my bike is really messed up because it's rusted to the all-mac. And what happens is when you're pedaling, the chain, it locks up. But I was just feeling spontaneous this morning and I was like, hey, why do I try to figure out what's wrong with it? So I think I figured out what's wrong with it. I got the twist in this mug, and what seemed to be happening is that this little piece right here, the chain was getting caught on it. So I got my handy dandy screwdriver, started wedging it in between right here like that. And just start trying to pry a little bit open, and I got it open a little bit, so now when you pedal it doesn't lock up anymore. It just kind of gives you, if you see it, a little bit of a shake. they should be good to go. About to give you guys a little test ride. So it sucks that I can't do a before and after. Some of you may remember what it was. If you don't, you could go to, I don't even know if I showed it, but I remember the last time I rode it was Whitefish, Montana. So you can go all the way back to Montana. It was one of my first ever videos, so I haven't rode it in such a long time. When I was in Oregon, I was talking to 7-Eleven Scott. He's all up in the biking and all that, and he was like, hey man, I can help you fix it. I can fix it for you. And then he crashed his bike, and then he went back to his mom's house in St. Helens. So if you're watching the 7-Eleven Scott, I really appreciate the offer, but man, I really needed you, but it's okay, because I figured it out. I think so. So now we're gonna take it out, and if it rides smooth, it rides better than it once did. So there's your before and after. But if you really want to see it, or at least hear it, it's in Montana. So let's just see how she's doing. Tires are definitely a little bit flat, but I have an automatic air compressor for the bike. So I'm gonna move the bike over here. Got my handy dandy portable car air compressor. It does not work on these big old tires. I think it's only for bikes. So yeah, this is my first time ever using it. So let's give it a go. Plugged in, take out the thing, unscrew the cap, put it on there. It should say on the tire though. So it says right here, 40 to 65 PSI. So we're gonna do 50. All right, it looks like it's about to stop right there at like 45. It doesn't really want to go any further, so 45 it is. Take it off, bam, bam, bam. All right, time for the next one. They are literally below 10 PSI. That's how low these tires are. That's crazy. All right, 45. Okay, see how she's doing. Brakes are a little bit squeaky, but I think WD-40 could fix that. But overall, a little bit of a sputter. But the big problem is fixed. Tires are inflated, and like I said, bike ride's coming soon. So with that, it is time to make our way to the Ahwahnee Hotel. Let's get it.
Which way did you come in the park?
Okay, to the beginning for
So we just finished up in the Ahwahnee Hotel, and it was honestly really cool. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, but to my knowledge and what I got from it is the reason why it's so significant is because the architecture for the time that it was built. It was built in like the 1920s, and as you can see, it is just absolutely stunning. But another thing that's also really cool about this to me is that the movie The Shining, the interior decor and how it was set up, it was actually inspired by this hotel. And the reason why that's so cool is because I also been to Timberline Lodge, which is the outside of the hotel that they're staying in the mountain overlook. So, and I've never read or watched Shining, so I think that this is a sign that I have to tap in because it keeps on following me everywhere. Now that we're wrapped up with the hotel, time to check out Curry Village.
Yeah.
just got out of the gift shop and I had to tap into a shirt before we left, and this is what I went with.
Ooh.
But wait, there's more.
Wow.
Now, me and Bryn are about to tap in with the mountain shot. Yo.
Whoa. We waiting on Alex now? Where'd Alex go?
Thank you, thank you. Thanks for everybody coming and watching that BMC, man. I finally made it to the big stage.
Oh.
Bunch of games, just foosball. Wow. I think me and Bryn are about to tap in with some Connect Four.
Oh.
Do you remember how it was?
Connect Four.
Whatever.
Yo.
I'll take my L.
You're pumped for your day.
Me and Bryn just finished up in the lounge. She got lucky and beat me in Connect Four. Whatever. But that's pretty much all Curry Village has to offer. I honestly like Yosemite Village a lot more for the history, but I think Curry Village might have the better food selection. We're gonna be tapping in with this Meadow Grill for dinner. They have some pretty good Mexican food. Now we're gonna start heading back to Yosemite Village. We might tap in with some lunch. They have a good sandwich spot there, and then see where the day takes us. Yeah. Quick little pit stop at the van before getting some lunch and then heading to the falls. Had to change my shirt, rocking with Van Man Chan. Yeah.
I thought you were like getting over there.
Just tapped in. I got a BLT and they make it like the right way. And I got some barbecue chips. Bryn, what'd you get?
I got a turkey sandwich.
Oh. Subway who, bro? Ooh. Finished up eating. Let me tell you guys this. I am not a big sandwich person whatsoever. Once Subway got rid of the Italian dressing, I never went back. I think the only sandwich place that I really mess with is Jimmy John, because I love that turkey tom. I can't even front. But that BLT I just had was the best BLT I've ever had in my life. Wow. So yeah, I'll admit it. So if you guys are looking for a quick light lunch in Yosemite and you're in the valley and you're near Yosemite Village, definitely check out Degnan's Kitchen. You will not be disappointed. It is straight up fire. But now that our bellies are full, it is time to do what we came to do, and that is Lower Falls Loop and a cold plunge. You guys know how it is. Yeah. 2. Enjoyed the pool for a little bit. Now we're gonna go down to this river area and just chill out. Yeah. So me and Bryn were just chilling at this river and I struck it big time. I found some gold and basically I'm gonna get rich. Bryn doesn't believe me, but I believe it. It's gold. Hold on. Look at that. Found that in the river. Yeah. Just finished chilling at the lower falls for about 2 hours. As you saw, I struck gold and I'm gonna be a millionaire. Now me and Bryn about to tap in with some Mexican cuisine. Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, the Meadow Grill is closed. Oh my God, that absolutely freaking blows, dude. Now we're gonna walk over here and see what they got. So all the other options are boo-boo cheek. So I guess we're gonna go to the only option, the deck. Food is out. I went with that pepperoni pie. What'd you go with?
Pineapple, ham, mushroom.
Oh my God. I know this video has been like all eating, but you know, you gotta live it up on your last full day in Yosemite. Bryn, tap in. What does it taste like? Is it fire or what?
That's fire.
Oh, that's fire? That's fire? All right, let me tap in real quick. Let me tap in. Cheese pool, fire. Time for the bite. Better than last time. Yeah. Finished with our last dinner in Yosemite, and it was a good one. Now it's time for one last sunset, if we could see it, at the best sunset viewing spot we know. Yeah. Finally making it to where it all started, the OG spot with the beautiful sunset. And now that the time in Yosemite is coming to an end, we can reflect on the past week and our overall experience in Yosemite. So ladies first, Bryn, how was it?
It was amazing. I recommend everyone to come here.
I think that so many words, I don't know, amazing, great, wonderful, fantastic, spectacular, beautiful, so many words to describe this place. I've been to 18 national parks. We just counted it while I was here, and this ranks up there. I'm talking top 3, and if not, maybe number 1. I think that if I wouldn't have chickened out at Half Dome and I would have completed the cables, this would be a for sure number 1. But I'm still gonna be holding that grudge because I couldn't finish it, but it is whatever. But nonetheless, I mean, you could do anything here, from hiking to rock climbing to mountain biking to anything. This is just a beautiful place. Doing the cold plunge every single day, that was such an experience, and one that I recommend for everybody.
Lower Falls was one of my favorite things ever. You can go up the rock, see the waterfall, go in the water. It was really cool.
Those are just some things that, you know, the little things, like something as easy as lower falls was one of the best things you can do. So everything in this park honestly is great. You will not be missing out by doing anything, and any of these high summits too, or any of these longer hikes have this great view of the whole entire valley. So, and I was even able to become rich in the process. Look at that. Yep, we made it. We made it. So honestly, I don't think there's anything left to say but to leave you guys one more beautiful sunset time lapse. Yeah. So with another sunset means another day in van life complete. Yeah. And with that, I'm gonna end the video here on our last day in Yosemite. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. And until next time,
Peace.